Everybody to another episode of Gorilla Gospel, and we going out of Matthew. You did, and it's Matthew 23, and we gonna hit it on a note of what Jesus was talking about in this passage. And if you could read Matthew 23, the whole chapter, you will feel the vibration of his attitude towards it. I don't think it was nice to some people, and that's why they don't like him like that. Somebody told me that Gorilla Gospel, they think that Gorilla Gospel was an African thing because of the colors. They didn't know what Gorilla Gospel meant. But let's understand something. Jesus comes from Africa. Okay? Right? The word of God, all that comes from Africa. Alright? You following me? Because if you're following Jesus, you're following the African. So what he was saying right here is this. He said, woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you travel land and sea to win one's, you know what I'm saying, heart, let's so speak like that, right? And when he is won, you make him twice as much a son of hell as yourself. All right? And then the other one that I love so much is where he says here, blind guides who strain out a gant and swallow a camel. And what we're gonna stop there. What he's saying is this. You heard me? We said something earlier where the wicked, the wicked make sinners, then turn around and call them evil. Okay? First of all, you're telling me God is good and all this other stuff, right? Then you turn around and you do evil on me. You turn around, you show me how wicked you are. All right, and then I'm out there all confused now. I should have just stood with the devil instead of what coming to God. I should have just stayed here. At least I know one thing: he ain't gonna fake who he is. You is not supposed to hide who you supposed to be. If you him, then stay over there on that side of the fence. Don't come over here preaching this man's word and everything, and then turn around and turn people into straight up sinners, dude. You call them evil after that. You dig? But here's how you strain out a gant, but a camel you'll swallow. You heard me? You fools, bro. You suckers. Okay? You tripped about this man about a birth certificate all this time. Tripping on the man because he's a black president and all this other stuff, right? Right? But here, you got this one dude talking about how he'll blow the hell out of people. He'll just bomb the shit out of them. How women ain't shit and how handicaps ain't this and all this other stuff, and you swallow that. Okay? It's hard for you to let go of the littlest things, but you'll swallow a whole camel. Okay, you got all these drugs running around here giving people health problems, cancer, confusing them, making them go on shootouts and all that. But you want to try to put a dude in jail from scoring a little bitty ass nickel bag to calm his nerves from the water he's going through in this hellhole we living in. You people causing so much pain in this world, brother, it's a shame. And it starts over here. Starts right over here. The ones who's supposed to be with us. If you read 23, it'll tell you why he was so mad. And then to tell you why people were so angry and hated him. He was telling the God honest truth about it. A lot of these people is not God-fearing people. They hypocrites. They pretenders just to get what they could get out you. And that's sad. That doesn't mean we don't need God, because if we don't have God, real God, we got nothing but hell. It's sad, dude. It's so sad, bro. You straight suckers, bro. You fools. Straight sucker fools, bro. You get out here, bro, and you cause all these laws, man. You make up all these laws and can't none of them solve a crime, you know what I'm saying? Can't none of them solve crime. Here it is. You dig? You'll swallow. It's hard for you to just let go of the littlest things with a camel you'll swallow, bro. Check it out, bro. Here it is, bro. I got this little ministry going on, man. I'm on the streets with it. I'm broke as a joke, and I like it like that. You talk mad crap about it. You know, you got people that are protesting out here in these streets for peace and better opportunities and equal opportunities and all this stuff, bro. Stop putting these renegade cops out here shooting people in the backs, unarmed people and everything, right? But here, you dig, and you're sick dogs on them and put them in jail and all this here and call them bad people and everything, right? But here, you got a group called the KKK, who is an organized organization that can legally call themselves religious. They call themselves Christians, for God's sake. Are you serious? And you give these people the okay to have an organization, a hate organization? But you'll straight up try to say that a person is a terrorist? Say, bro, you know what you're doing? You're smacking them people God in the face. You're smacking them people God in the face and they don't like it. All right? And that's why there's a lot of situations going on, bro. Ain't no way in the world, man. Just read Matthew 23. You'll see well big wedges between when it comes to heaven and hell. Who's causing most of the hell? Hell ain't doing nothing. Hell ain't doing nothing but his thing. The curse of the world. Heaven, on the other hand, is supposed to be handling this business with the situations that's going on in our legislations and all this type of stuff in these streets and everything. But they turn around and they make people more hell than there is. And that's where it gets bad at. Because with all these churches hanging around here, it's so much hell. Doesn't make no sense. Do it. I don't know. But I mean, come on, man, for real. It's hard for you to let go of Gant, dog. It's hard for you to just strain out a little bit of Gant. You can't let go of the littlest shit. But you'll swallow a whole camel, bro. All right? Michael Jackson, for instance, bro. He was accused of touching a little boy. Just touching him. Which Michael Jackson touched a lot of kids. Because he was that person. He picked up kids. Not touched them in that bad way. He was never that. You could tell this man, you know a person. You know a person. But what you do? You criticized him, you talked about him, you made fun of him, you destroyed him. You destroyed him to where he just destroyed himself in a way. He didn't want to feel it no more. He just, took away his stuff and all that. You know that little Playland was his everything. That boy did not have a childhood. And you took it just to see him mad. Look in the eyes of the people that did it. See the hate in there. They didn't go after that boy just because he done something wrong. They went behind that boy because they had hate in their heart. But then, let's look at Jerry Sandusky. At Penn State over there. And let's look at the Subway King. Do you see anybody attacking that till it goes to rubbish? No. You ain't heard nothing else about it. You heard me? It's so hard for you to let go the littlest shit. But you'll swallow a whole camel. You know what I'm saying? These people that's out here and doing these mass shootings and everything, they on these little psych medicines and all this type of stuff, dog. But here it is. The cops that's out here shooting kids and all that stuff in the back and all this stuff, running people over that's trying to protest and everything. What kind of psych drugs are they on? Has they been tested for their mental before you allow them to even patrol our areas? Man, come on, man, for real, for real. Just read it. Just read Matthew 23, dude. Read Matthew 23. I bet you any money you will see why this man is so mad at the church. The church, bro. Okay? You make yourself so pretty. You make your church and everything so pretty. You're so dirty. You're so ugly. You heard me? And that's not for all of them. So don't get it twisted. They know who they are. And the bad part about it is that the hell on the streets that I done seen, bro. Hey, bro. The people who was out there trying to do something, it was a bad sight. Let's put it like that. It was a bad sight. Because they got a lot of Bible thumpers out there. The real hearted ones. Not the ones who gonna get over there and look all shiny and everything. And win your little claps and all that. No, the ones who gonna say, man, look, the children out here dying. I'm a man of God. I'm gonna give my life to go out here and try to talk to some of these brothers. If I die, that's my fate. Damn, I seen this. And I'm standing there and I'm looking and I'm like, man, he just was trying to help. Nobody wants no help. It's so hard for you to let go of the littlest shit. You heard me? You try to talk and try to hypocrite me because the way I talk and how I deal with the gospel, but dog, if you understand how you deal with the gospel, said, bro, it's bad. Most of these people aren't really true believers. They're pretenders. You dig? Straight up. Straight up, they pretenders. And it's sad, bro. Because see, you got some of the best knowledge from the schools you done went to. And you know how to drape yourself in the tightest threads and everything. And big powerful speeches and preachers and praying and everything. And it's flatlining. It's flatlining before it gained any life. You know the bad part about it is, you still get money. They still give you money. People, they sell out their own communities and they sweeping down it's a black and a white thing. No, fool. It ain't a black or white thing, it's a money thing. It ain't nothing about black and white, boy. Nothing. Politics don't give a care about no money. No color. The only color they care about is that green. That's it. And they throw a wrench in the middle of our communities by sending some little whacked out fool to shoot people in the backs with no guns. And then they call it a white-black thing, a racist thing. So he takes the heat, the fall, but at the same time, he get released. But then the wedge is between us being brothers and sisters of God, black and white, or whatever we are. If you want to call us black and white, we human. We ain't no aliens from different planets. We from the same one. That means we all the same. But that's how it is. And the people who's supposed to be running our communities, they sitting high and mighty somewhere, and they selling our asses off. Ain't nobody really, man, look. You know, stop holding on to the littlest shit, dude. Stop holding on to it. Because we dying out here. All right? Get out here and do what you got to do when it comes to being a man of God, bro. Or being a politician. Or being a teacher. Or being a cop. Or being a fire department. Or being a doctor. Or whatever. We got to get all these rebels out of here. We got to get these, no matter what color they are, we got to get them out. And that's Guerrilla Gospel of you one.